Mayor Bob Jackson say a few words, and then Craig McFarland, the new mayor, coming in December 5th. Is that right?
Good morning, everybody. Great day for a parade, isn't it? Yeah. Hey, you know, today is all about honoring our veterans, and I know Veterans Day is really not till next Friday, but what a great way to honor the vets. And thank you all for coming out today. I think it shows your support for who we are and what we do. Certainly at this time of year, as we go into a fairly contentious election, and regardless of who it is you're supporting, it's sad that we put ourselves in that kind of a position. And I just think days like this help us understand what we're all about, and hopefully you'll tell the vets that you see that thank you for your service. Would also like to do a shout out to the organizers of this parade. I know it's a lot of work because I work one of the other parades here in town, and you've done a great job. You've grown the event well, so congratulations to them. Let's get a big hand to the organizers. Thank you all, and this is a year last for me. This is the last time I'll do this. Our new mayor is Craig McFarland. He takes office on December 5th, and I think Craig has a few words to say as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bob. And I'd like to ask everybody to give Bob a hand for the job he's done the last 9.5 years. So that's yeah, I've got some big shoes to follow for sure. But just want to welcome everybody. Thank you all for showing up, and you should criticize all your friends who didn't show up and make sure they show up next year, because this is a great event. And again, we're here to celebrate and to honor our veterans. I want to thank them all. If you see a vet, please thank them. You've got actually a whole week to get that done, because next Friday is actually Veterans Day. So let's give them all a big thank you. And also thank you to the volunteers today. I think Bob thanked everybody also. But again, thank you everybody for coming out, and have a great day.
First up, we have Bob Souza, the parade marshal. Robert was born in Fall River, Massachusetts. He was raised nearby Middleton, Rhode Island. He graduated from Rhode Island Junior College, where he received an Associate's of Science degree in business. He then joined the U.S. Army in 1967 and served in Vietnam in 1968 and 1969 in the 2 Corps Zone with the 1st Field Force Vietnam. He served as a sergeant and squad leader in communications, supporting the liaison between U.S. Army intelligence and our allies, the Koreans and the ARVN, Army of the Republic of Vietnam, Thailand and Australian forces. He began his career with McDonald's shortly after his discharge from the service. He is the owner and operator in 6 different communities, including the Pinal County communities of Casa Grande, Coolidge, Eloy, and Florence. He is a life member of the VFW and American Legion in Casa Grande. He currently serves on the board of Pinal County Veterans Memorial Foundation and McDonald's Phoenix Co-op Board.
All right, coming up next we have the Daughters of the American Revolution. The Daughters of the American Revolution is a 125-year-old national service organization open to any woman 18 years or older, regardless of race, religion, or authenticity. Our focus is on historic preservation, education, and patriotism. Membership is based on direct lineal descendants from a man or woman who fought and gave aid and comfort to the cause of the American Revolution. That's pretty amazing. The Casa Grande Valley chapter was established in 1980. The name Casa Grande Valley was chosen because it described where we are located, a 50-mile-long valley where agriculture has been practiced since ancient times, and is the only DAR chapter in Pinal County. This chapter just completed its major annual educational project, Constitution Week, by making presentations to over 2,000 fifth graders in public schools from Maricopa to Florence. And they don't even look tired. What an amazing organization. Thank you very, very much for being here to support our veterans.
Next up, we have the Arizona Submarine Vets, Chattanooga-based Casa Grande. The Arizona Submarine Vets Tattoo Base, Casa Grande is here to perpetuate the memory of our shipmates who gave their lives in the pursuit of their duties while serving their country. That their dedicating needs and supreme sacrifice be constant source of motivation toward greater accomplishments.
Was that you blowing that horn? Let's hear it. Nice. Very nice. Thanks, fellas. Wow. Yes. Okay, this is HOHP. It's honoring, hiring, helping our hometown heroes of Pinal County. It is proud to have Eagle One Pinal County's Mobile Veterans Outreach Center in this year's parade honoring veterans yesterday and today. What better to honor our veterans than this American Eagle and mural of past conflicts? Eagle One services veterans and military families across Pinal County by visiting each area once a quarter. HOHP is proud to say approximately 600 veteran families have been served through the visits for the mobile center so far this year. Thank you to the Pinal County Board of Supervisors and the Gila River Indian community for believing in the Eagle One mission. A hand up to veterans and military families in Pinal County. The HOHP Pinal County Veterans Center is open. Will be opening soon at 318 North Florence Street here in Casa Grande. There are several veterans walking along Eagle One, and thank you for your service. Thank you all for being here. Wow. That's quite a bus. Thank you. Thanks for being here to honor our veterans. And I'll let you do.
Next up is one of our honored guests, a World War II veteran, Victoria Rivas. At the age of 16, Victoria Rivas took flying lessons. There were only 3 women test pilots at the time. She served in the Civil Air Patrol, which took for downed planes and did rescues. Open cockpit planes, wore parachute, did spins, stalled, and dove over her home and waved to her mother. She scared her. So Victoria joined the Marine Corps on November 9th, 1944, the day of the Marine Corps birthday, November 10th, before it was celebrated like it is now. She prefers a sword of cake cutting. She recalls the 2 recruiters told her that if she went to combat, you won't come back. The United States Marine Corps created the Marine Corps Women Reserve in 1943. Most women served in the non-combat roles, predominantly in clerical and administrative positions, although some were parachute riggers, mechanics, radio operators, welders, and more. During World War II, Victoria was one of the first women to be a driver for 3 officers, which required an on-call status, reachable and ready for any duty even while on leave. She has served as prison guard, sentry, and equipment operator. She has worked on jeeps, tanks, trucks, and even bombs. When World War II ended, Victoria was relieved from active duty and served in the Women's Reserve Battalion, Camp Pendleton, Women Marines Detachment, 2 Marine Corps Air Station, Cherry Point, North Carolina, and 9th Marine Corps Reserve District, Chicago, Illinois. On more than one occasion, the letters I and A had been left off from her name. She would report to her assignments and denied access as it was discovered she was a woman. Marine Corps Women Reserve was mobilized for the Korean War for the first time in August 1950. While a reservist, she was drafted for the Korean War during emergency assigned to Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, and waited, but did not go. She was named Victor on a Browning automatic rifle team. She almost deployed in Okinawa until found out Victor was Victoria. United States Marine Corps Sergeant Victoria received an honorable discharge in October of 1953. Victoria married Mario Geronimo Rivas, who served the Marine Corps and United States Air Force. Mario and Victoria spent many years traveling the country they proudly served, but sadly Mario passed away 13 years ago. Victoria Rivas was a member of the Marine Corps Lead Capital Detachment and served as a state executive officer under Department of Michigan. She was an active member of the Casa Grande Detachment in 901.
Thank you for your service. What a story. Wow. This coming up is honored guest World War II veteran Trinidad Rodriguez, who was sick today. But we still want to honor him and at least tell you about him. Trinidad Rodriguez Jr. He's 88 years old. Was born in Devine, Texas. He was drafted to serve in the Army from May 1946 and discharged at Camp Stoneman, California in July 1947. In the Army, he served in Okinawa, Japan as a corporal, anti-aircraft artillery NCO. He qualified as a rifle sharpshooter, organization battery B209 AAA. He also served World War II Victory Medal Army of Occupation in Japan. He's lived in Arizona for 64 years. I know you're not here, but we still honor you. Thank you very much for your service. I know some of these we're reading a little bit more than we usually do, but I think it's real important, and the people that put the parade together also feel it's very important to honor these people. They've done so much for our country, and it's just our way of giving back to them. So please bear with us on that, okay?
Next up, we have the Marine Corps League, Casa Grande Detachment 901. Christine Weirley and her PT Cruiser with the Marine Corps League Casa Grande Detachment 901, formed in 1994 with members throughout Pinal County, participates in numerous events from parades to memorials locally as well as around the state when called upon to serve. The Marine Corps League, classified as Veterans Military Service Organization, was founded by Major General Commandant John A. Lejeune in 1923 and characterized by an act of Congress on August 4th, 1937. Members are volunteer veterans as well as active duty members of the United States Marine Corps and United States Navy Fleet Marine Force. Corps men and women comprised of honorably discharged active duty and reserve. Detachment 901 is very active in the well-known Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots program. Starting in November, toy collection sites can be found throughout Pinal County, 3 to 4 weeks before Christmas. The detachment post members in the local high school UnionJROTC at the Walmart in Casa Grande and Coolidge. The toys collected are distributed to youth that would not otherwise receive any. Distribution is made to various agencies throughout Pinal. We join together in camaraderie and fellowship for the purpose of preserving traditions and promoting interest in the United States Marine Corps. Hoorah! Thank you for your services.
Okay, I'll keep you up to speed.
Okay, up next we have the Museum of Casa Grande. They do an awesome job. Mayor Bob Jackson they're finally letting him drive. Wow. Driving in a... That's what happens after you're mayor for 9.5 years. You get to drive the fire truck. This is a 1929 American LaFrance with new incoming Mayor Craig McFarland and the City Council. This was the first fire truck for Casa Grande at the price of $6,000. Delivered by Fire Commissioner Blinky Wilson in chief. Over 50 years on the fire department. How much does it cost for a new fire engine now? 1 million? 2 million. That was 6,000. Now they're 2 million. Man. Thank you for the City Council. Thank you for all you do.
Western Heritage Rangers is an all-volunteer organization that raises money during the year to donate to various charities. They're always looking for good, responsible volunteers to join the group. They have an ongoing training program that requires them to be a proficient as a ranger. To provide free use of firearms, a safety class up to 18 years of age. The Blinded Veterans Association Casa Grande Chapter Central Northern Region, Art Kennedy, the Vice President, is here with other veterans representing. Hi, Art. The Blinded Veterans Association has been around since World War II.
Good morning. Butch Herman is a Vietnam veteran. They're riding in a 1960 red Corvette. Thank you, Butch, for being here. Thank you for showing your support to all of our veterans. Is it okay if I take that for a ride afterward? I'll be back in a couple of days. Thank you, sir.
Next up, we have an honored guest from Afghanistan War, Ryan Rust. In a truck form, Jones Ford Buick, Casa Grande, Lance Corporal Ryan Russ served in the United States Marine Corps from 2002 to 2010. During that time, he served in Operation Iraqi Freedom and spent 7 months in Afghanistan in Treknawa and the Upper Sangin River Valley. Thank you for your services.
Thank you very much. What a sight. This is Casa Grande Union High School Marine Corps JROTC. Cadets from Casa Grande Union High School showing their pride and honoring all of our veterans, presenting our nation's color in honor of their service and sacrifice to our nation. Wow, what a great group of young people. You must be proud of them too, huh, Brad?
I am, yes.
Yeah, absolutely. That's our future. You want to say a couple words? That's our future. It's a good-looking future.
Next up, we got an honored guest from Vietnam veteran, Lawrence Wilson. Lawrence Wilson was a sergeant in E5 8th Infantry Division from 1966 to 1968 in Germany to be trained for Vietnam. He was in the 1st Infantry Division, Big Red 1, from 1968 to 1969 in Vietnam. He was a tunnel rat for 3 months and then retcon. Lawrence was wounded February 1st, 1969 in the leg and stomach. He spent 2 months in Clark Air Base, Philippines Hospital recovering. He was a District 3 commander and state commander in VFW Post 6775 in McCool, Maryland. Lawrence is a charter member of the Chapter 172 Vietnam Veterans of America in Cumberland, Maryland, which is the largest chapter in the country. He is 100% service-connected, disabled, and lives with his wife, Elaine, of 24 years of Quail Run Resort in the Arizona City in the winter months and lives in Maryland in the summer months.
This is the territory of the Arizona Buffalo Soldiers. Between 1866 and 1890, were in the Southwest was known as the Indian Wars. During this time, African American cavalry infantry soldiers known as Buffalo Soldiers were here in the Southwest, an integral part of the settling of the Southwest. These guys are amazing. What a great history. Unbelievable. Thank you for being here to honor our veterans. You guys got a great, great history. I thought I heard motorcycles, but I can't hear them. Make some noise. Yeah, that's what I like. Now we're awake. Wow. Thank you, guys. Thank you for being here for honoring our veterans. That's a beautiful bike, but it's kind of quiet. There. It sure is. Beautiful.
Don't make it.
Boys and Girls Club of Casa Grande out to show support to our veterans. Thank you guys for your support.
Here we have Hospice Compasses, serving with a heartfelt community. I know you people, you guys do an awesome job. You really do. And their facility is always open if anybody wants to stop in, right? Yep, absolutely. Do a great, great work here.
Here come the Wildcat Cheer, the Casa Grande Middle School. Wildcat Cheer from the Casa Grande Middle School is here to show their support to veterans. After the parade, they will be performing downtown in front of Casa Grande Main Street by Eagle One. Be sure to go watch them do a routine for our veterans.
Please join us in singing the national anthem.
Thank you. That was St. Anthony's of Padua Catholic School. Thank you very much. What a great group. This is Casa Grande Youth Commission. The Casa Grande Youth Commission is here with Club's banner to show their support to veterans. Thank you very much for being here.
Hey!
Great looking group.
Next up is a Pinal Lodge number 30. Free and accepted Masons with the Order of the Eastern Star Chapter 28. Driving is Chris Coupler in his 50s era Dodge M37 open army vehicle. All members are Vietnam veterans. Thank you guys for your service. Thank you for being here.
I'm sorry, we had a page mix-up. This was a U.S. Army Recruiting Center, United States Recruiting Center with soldiers and future soldiers marching for veterans. Thank you, fellows. Thank you very much, and women.
Next up is a VFW Post 1677. Veterans of Foreign Wars Post 1677 alongside the National Guard representing all veterans from all branches of service. Thank you guys for your service. And following them is the VFW Riders. Thank you guys for your support. Thanks for being here. Let's hear some noise. Next up is the REA Construction. On their float, they have a turning carousel with paintings of the Veterans War. Very creative, guys. Thank you for your support. Up next is Vern Clay. He is here with a gas train engine and caboose.
Wow.
Look at that.
That's an awesome job. Did you build that yourself? Your grandpa? So how old is it?
30 years old.
It's 30 years old. Thank you for being here to show your support. Okay, this is American Legion Post 8. American Legion Post 8 is very active in the community, sponsoring a team in American Legion Baseball. Thank you. You really support the community. You guys do awesome work. Thank you. Thank you for being here to support this. City of Casa Grande Fire Department. This is the City of Casa Grande Fire Department, ladder 502-201 Pierce Quantum 100-foot platform. Is this the one you said cost $2 million? $1 million. Wow. Okay, so now you just kind of look at this. They'll follow you anywhere, Gene. $6,000 compared to $1 million. Absolutely amazing. You guys do awesome work. Thank you very much. This is Bill White, to showing his support to the veterans in a 1930 Deluxe Model A Ford Roadster. Wow, what a beautiful car. Thanks for being here to show it off. And thanks for being here to support our veterans. What year is that one? 28? Nice. Casa Grande Lions Club in 2013 Lincoln. That's nice, nice truck. Lion Gary Donahoe, Vice President. Lion Betty Donahoe and Lion Gary C, Treasurer. Other Lion members doing vision screenings at the health fair and helping with traffic for the parade. They serve the community. Cheryl C, Treasurer and Vision Team Leader. We apologize, we got our sheet mixed up. Does somebody want to say what Banner Hill does? Because we don't have a bio. Well, you're here to support the veterans, and that's the most important thing. Thank you very much. Oh, they're all veterans on the float. I'm sorry. Thank you very much, and I apologize for the mix-up, but we sure do like having you here. Thank you.
Here we got the Border Patrol showing their support for the veterans. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you. You guys do an awesome job. It's mounted agents on horseback. We're missing a couple, but we have Christopher Barker, Joshua Garza, Spencer Kirby, Sergio Fraticelli, Jay Borelli, and Jose Romero. Thank you very much for being here to show your support to our veterans.